Are you ready to see how Jojo app looks like? Yes! Sounds everyone is ready in 3, 2, 1! Welcome to Jojo, everyone!
Are you ready to take a ride on Pasabay Delivery? Sa Jojo, sabay kita! Meet Bea. Nasa Pasig siya at kailangan niya magpadala ng package to Makati. Meet Mario. Taga-Pasig rin siya, pero nagko-commute siya papuntang Makati every day. What if there's a way for them to help one another? It's possible with Pasabay Delivery or crowd shipping through Jojo app. Pwedeng ipasabay ni Bea ang package niya kay Mario. At pwedeng kumita si Mario ng extra money on his way to Makati. The sender gets fast, secure, and convenient shopping while helping a fellow Filipino turn his commute into cash. Ang mga Jojo transporters ay verified at rated by the community. Pwede pang itrack ang delivery live via the app para siguradong in good hands ang package mo. Hindi dyan nagtatapos ang pagtutulungan sa Jojo. Ang bawat pasabay delivery ay nakakatulong rin sa pagbawas ng traffic at polusyon sa Pilipinas. After all, no extra cars or trucks will be added to the road. Wala ring extrang wrapping bags ang kailangan kapag nagpasabay ka kay Jojo. Send through Jojo or be a Jojo. Download the app at makisabay na. Visit myjojo.com or follow us on social media at Jojo Delivers.
An awesome afternoon, everyone. I am Camille, and I will be your host for today. Today, we will witness how we can change the way we ship our deliveries. With this new concept of delivery, the Jojo app aims to revolutionize the way people ship, deliver, and spend their time, connecting people from all over Metro Manila with one common goal: to take control of our time and earn while doing so. We welcome you all to Pasabay on the Go, the Jojo Crowd Shipping App Media Launch. And so right now, we are actually having our live video feed. Ayan, mag-hi naman kayo sa ating cameraman dun sa likod. Ayan. Well, to start off this event, please all rise. Let's all bow our heads and feel the presence of our Lord through this prayer.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Jay Fajardo, and I'd like to welcome you all to our first public coming out of the Jojo app, and we're happy to have all of our friends from the media attend this, and I hope you enjoy the lunch. Today we're going to give you a peek into what we feel is the next level of shipping and logistics with the Jojo app. So without further ado, I'd like to pass it back to our host so that we can introduce the rest of the team to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Jay. So, allow me to acknowledge our colleagues from Jojo, our friends from Blogapalooza, and of course, our dear members of the press and bloggers who joined us this afternoon. Thank you to all of you. Before we discuss more about the Jojo app, let us see the app in action through our Jojo Transporter. A Jojo Transporter is what we call the person tasked or booked to deliver items for you. Here's our good-looking Jojo Transporter joining us live via Facebook from Guadalupe. Excited na ba kayo? Alright, so habang hinihintay natin yung ating Jojo Transporter, interviewin ko muna kayo app na ating Jojo Transporter. Hello, Miss? How would you plan to use the Jojo app?
Well, because I'm usually on the go all the time. Kasi parang, yun, kasi lagi ako may shoot, yan. So, minsan naiiwanan ko yung, for example, heels, so nandun si mama sa bahay. So, minsan ang hassle kasi to send stuff. Minsan fully booked yung iba, and then sometimes out of the way daw, ganyan. So, I think Jojo is the best choice for you, kasi for example, I'm from Makati, and most of the time my shoot is sa QC. So yun nga, kagaya nung AVP natin earlier, there was this guy that is from Pasig and then he's riding MRT all the time. So I think it's best na yung app na ganito is makakatulong talaga, no hassle-free na talaga siya and sobrang daling mag-set ng item. And yun nga, as what they said sa AVP, it's safe. And lahat naman ng mga kasali sa ating app ng Jojo, yung ating my Jojo, are trustworthy people. So, yun.
Thank you. Kayo po na, how would you like to use the app? How do you plan to use it?
Well, actually, baka mag-apply akong Jojo. Magpipiya Jojo ko. Yes, kasi I always go around. So, north and south, east and west. So, I might as well earn something while traveling or going to events.
So, ayun, pwede tayong kumita, extra income through Jojo. Hi, sir. How would you plan to use the Jojo app?
Siguro sa pasabay ng mga pa-deliver ng mga review products.
How do you plan to use the Jojo app?
Kasi we at Vlogger, we sometimes get a lot of items from clients that we need to give away to our influencers. So I think Jojo can help us with that. Instead of, looking for other options, ipasabay na namin yung mga packages namin going to their respective houses so it's easier for them to get the packages from other clients.
So it's also good for the business. I would just like to announce first the social media contest. So reminding all of you that we have 3 winners at the end of this program. 2 winners of 1,000 peso worth of SMGC and 1 winner of 1 Chromecast. Just download Jojo Delivery app on the App Store and Play Store. Register and post a selfie with the app. Put a caption on how do you plan to use the Jojo app. So yung mga sinabi kanina ng mga iba natin members of the press dito, tag us at Jojo Delivers and use the hashtags #Jojo app launch, #Jojo Pasabay, and make sure your post is public. Moving forward, we already have the Jojo Transporter. Ayan, si Alfio. Hi, Alfio. Naririnig mo ba?
Hello, Camille.
Hello.
Hello, Camille.
Ayan, naririnig ka na namin dito.
Hello. Okay, hello Camille at sa lahat ng nandiyan sa Jojo App Launch. Ako po si Alfio, inyong Jojo Transporter for today. So ngayon, nandito na ako sa Jojo office para mag-pick up ng isang package sa isang sender. So, imi-meet natin siya. Hi ma'am, ako po yung Jojo Transporter na nabook nyo. Nandito po ako para mag-pick up ng package. Transporter. Tingin package. Okay, salamat. So guys, nandito na sa akin yung package. Ngayon, pupunta na ako sa address ng receiver. So, kita-kits ulit mamaya. See you sa next update.
Alright, Alfio, thank you so much for that. We'll hear more from Alfio later on. But for now, as we move into our program, I'm inviting Miss Eunice San Miguel, our marketing manager, Mr. Teng Soreta, our chief technology officer, and Mr. Jay Fajardo, our chief strategy officer, to join me here on the front for the unveiling ceremony. On my count to 3, please pull in the white cloth, the blue cloth. Are you ready to see how Jojo app looks like? Yes! Sounds everyone is ready in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Jojo, everyone! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the new app for your delivery needs, the Jojo app. A big round of applause, everyone. Thank you so much, ma'am and sir. Say goodbye to traditional shipping. Crowd shipping is the best way to send and receive. To walk us through the promising offers of the Jojo, I would like to call on Miss Eunice. A big hand for her, please.
everyone. Thank you again for coming. So this is a time that we get to know more about Jojo. I'm sure excited na kayo to learn more about this new concept of shipping. Alright. So what is Jojo exactly? Ano bang nagagawa niya? So Jojo is a Pasabay Delivery app which connects senders with transporters who are already heading towards the direction of your package. So what does that mean? For example, I'm an online seller and I'm based in Quezon City. And then I have a package that needs to be shipped to Makati. With traditional shipping, I would have to go to the drop-off center or wait for the courier to arrive to my place, and then the package gets shipped in around 2 to 3 days. With Jojo, we will connect you and match you instantly with the transporter who's already heading to Makati. So, in essence, it's isasabay niya yung package that I already have to a place na pupuntahan niya na talaga. So what we're creating is a win-win situation for the sender and the transporter. Kasi the sender gets fast and efficient shipping, while the transporter gets to earn extra going to a place he's already headed to. So parang no extra effort. You just log into the Jojo app and then you can already earn while you're on the go. So what can you do through Jojo? You can deliver legal items. So extra note on that. Legal items or documents within Metro Manila with a maximum size of 10 by 10 by 10 inches at 99 for the first 3 kilometers and 8 pesos for every kilometer thereafter. So, what we have been doing, kasi we've been testing this app for a few months already. Actually, kami ni Jay, suki kami. We always forget, guess what? Our chargers. So, with Jojo, because I live in Las Piñas, I booked a Jojo and then asked the Jojo to get my charger and then ship it on the way to Makati since he's headed there. So it makes it convenient, lalo na with all the busy lives that we are, living. So if we want to get the items that we shop for fast, or if we forget things at home or any other place, then there's a Jojo who's just on the app and waiting to be matched with you. So the big question is, why use Jojo? But there are a lot of other, shipping methods or courier companies out there in the market. So what would differentiate us? First, you would have access to a pool of verified transporters. So when we say verified, they have undergone rigorous KYC to become vetted transporters. So when we say KYC, we get all the necessary NBI clearances and all from barangays and all, so that we have safe and secured the transporters. Because we want to make sure that the transporters that we have are reliable enough and mapagkakatiwalaan ninyong lahat. Second, it's fast and efficient because your transporter is already on the way towards that destination. So it makes it fast. And how else can that be? I mean, what's more efficient than that, diba? And when we were testing, we were actually able to deliver an item from QC to Paranaque in as fast as 45 minutes. And then there is real-time tracking within the app. So you will know exactly where your Jojo transporter is. So you are able to make sure that he's going to the right direction. As in, makikita mo, bawat liko niya. Okay. And if in case nag-detour, you will be able to communicate with your transporter within the app na, oy, wrong turn. Okay? And then, this is very important. There is package insurance. Up to 5,000, which is actually highest compared to the other industry players with a same-day delivery platform. Also, a very important thing to note, it's a sustainable way to ship because you're already using people who are going there anyway. So are we adding more vehicles to the road? Are we adding more fleet to the road? No, the answer is no. Okay. So in that way, we are able to minimize our carbon footprint. And
also, with other couriers or traditional shipping methods, there are those plastic pouches wherein you have to put in your items so that it can get shipped. But with Jojo, we are eliminating that because who reuses that anyway? None. So it's just extra waste, diba? And lastly, you will be part of a community of helpers. And who doesn't want that? So with Jojo, as a transporter, you are helping a sender, and as a sender, you are helping a transporter. So it's symbiotic and mutually beneficial for both. And it's also a good chance for us to, relive the bayanihan spirit that is distinctly Pinoy, and it's time for us to be neighbors again. So the question now, I hope I was able to get your interest on using Jojo. So the question now is, how are you gonna send? Well, first, you have to download the app. It's now available at App Store and Play Store. And then sign up to create your account. Then choose send, because we have buttons here. Then fill in the delivery details, which are your size, item name, pickup and drop off, and the recipient details. For the pickup and drop off, just a tip, you may use the search bar to locate the address or drop a pin in the exact location and put in the complete address to aid your transporter in looking for that destination. Then you may also schedule now or at a later date and then select the mode of transportation. So for the time of the launch, we will have our motorcycles ready for you guys. And then for the payment, you may choose either it will be settled during pickup or drop off. And then for our launch also, every transaction is on a cash-to-cash basis, but we are, working things out so that we can have other payment options. And then just press submit. Alright, just wait for a match and then meet your transporter. So your transporter will also have to check into the package that you are sending. And then when he's on the go, you can track your item real time. This is something unique to the Jojo app. So the recipient will get a 4-digit code. So this just makes sure that the correct person received the package. So it's another security measure that we have within the app. Alright. So if you want to be on the other side, which is how to transact, or how to transport, rather, first you must create your account and then submit the applicable requirements. So these are all the things that we are asking for. We are even asking a sketch or map to your home. So if in case you're a transporter and then, we will hunt you down. Okay, and then you will also need to submit a photo of your vehicle or your motorcycle if in case that's the kind of transportation that you wanna use. Alright. And to maintain a quality of service, we require all transporters to attend a training session. After all these, just wait for verification. And if you're good to go, you can just choose transport on the app and check the available booking that matches your destination. So, as a transporter, you have control of the booking that you will accept. Again, we want to make sure that you as a transporter have control of your time by choosing bookings that are, really on the way to you. Then you have to meet the sender. So when you meet the sender, you just have to check the package, and you have to take a photo also, just to ensure that this is the state of the package when you got it. Then you meet with the recipient, and then you also have to take a photo there, just as proof that this is the look of the package when it reached the recipient. Then the recipient will give you a 4-digit code, and that will end the transaction. Okay, so as I've been talking about Jojo the entire time, and we've been hearing the word Jojo, you think it's Jojo or Jojo? Anything you wanted to be. Sa team nga, ako yata yung arte kasi Jojo. And then everyone else Jojo. But really, there's no right and wrong. Okay? So, sino ba si Jojo? Jojo, okay. Actually, he was inspired by a real person. And he was helping the team with deliveries and errands. And actually, kamukha nga rin niya yung logo namin. Alright. So, even before there was an app, there's been a Jojo that's helping us out. Okay. But if you still want to probe further, sino nga ba siya? So in reality, all of us can be Jojo transporters. I mean, senders, transporters are part of this community. So, depending on the role you want to play for the day, as long as you are a verified transporter, you can send today, be a transporter tomorrow. Okay. So, we will launch the app with the line Sabay Kita. So, actually, when we were discussing the concept of the brand or the product, the word sabay popped up a couple of times. Parang when you say a lot of things and then the person you're explaining it to will say, sabay, pasabay. And on hindsight, parang it's a concept that is very simple and easy to grasp. And it's also very Filipino because, di ba, mahilig tayo magpasabay. And, that sabay encapsulates the community. And also, it begs the question, kanino ka ba nagpapasabay? Di ba, with someone that you can trust? And in this community, we want to inculcate just that this is a community of people that you can trust. Alright, and then, as a transporter, it's also double on time because the sabay kita can also be sabay kita. So you're earning while you're on the way. So with Jojo Pasabay Delivery, what we're making sure is that you get fast and efficient delivery while helping a fellow Filipino stuck in the road. Because just look at, EDSA and the MRT, and you will see millions of people going about different destinations every day. So it's actually an untapped logistical resource.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jojo.
More inefficient than people who are already moving. So when we launched Jojo commercially on the 8th, which is on Friday, we will be giving away 300 delivery credits for the first 1,000 users to transact within 30 days. Okay, so you may spread the word about that. And the question now, may papadala ka ba? Book mo na with Jojo para sabay kita. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss Eunice. Ayan. So, now let's welcome our Jojo mascot. Ayan. Mag-hi ka naman sa kanilang lahat. Okay ka naman? Excited ka na ba, Mr. Jojo? Excited na ba kayo, guys, para sa ating new app?
Yes!
Yes. Alfio? Ayan, nandito na po si Alfio. Para kanino ba yan, Alfio?
Malapit din naman yung address ng sender sa great way na maka-earn ng extra cash.
Yes, ayan. So, naka-earn na ng extra cash si Alfio. Mapapadala niya ba? Kay Larissa. Ayan. So, ayan.
Hindi siya kasali sa contest, ha?
Hindi
na kasali sa contest, ha?
So, ito na po ang end ng ating demo for the Jojo app delivery. Ano ba yan? Miss
secret admirer.
Sino po bang sender? May secret admirer po ba